Alright guys, welcome to set 12 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 9. We're really getting up there, aren't we? It'll probably be like, total of 17 or 19 sets like how it was with Final Fantasy 7. Anyway, I didn't do anything off screen. I just got done editing and uploading the last set, and I really want to continue in the storyline a little bit more. So, let's get to it. We are here outside of Black Maid's Village, which is where we need to go. Luckily, you don't have to go through all the hassle of trying to find which way to go anymore. Run, Vivi! There is literally only 3 black mages in the village, so we can't access any of the shops. The 3 black mages are him and the two taking care of the chocobos. The other guy won't say much, so I won't say anything really. I don't want to go in here. Oh wait, actually, since this is the case, we should be able to get something. Normally, there's a black mage standing right here, and you can't climb up the ladder, so. It's something the guy who made the guide I'm using overlooked. It's something I forgot to do my last time through as well. There's a relatively short or small window in which you can get that black belt. It's only when that black mage is no longer there. In we go. Oh, so cute. Poor Mr. 288. Or Mr. 288. Whatever you want to call him. Alright, so let's go find Kuja, Mr. Flamboyant himself. Also, I recommend equipping equipment that have a lot of AP rate, like rebirth rings and whatnot. You'll be using quite a bit of them. Or you'll be gaining quite a bit of AP in this upcoming bit. Comet. Is there anything else I learned with Comet? Nope. Comet is a low-level attack. Basically, it just hurls a meteor at an enemy. There's a relatively low chance of, or high chance of it missing as well. So be cautious with that. Meteor is basically Comet all. So there is a formula though that determines how it hits. I haven't studied it yet, so I'm not sure. That'll probably be in the bonus video I make that describes certain battle formulas. That will be explained later. Alright, so here's Kuja's lair. Now, each of these 4 sand pools, as you see, have dust shooting out of it, or sand shooting out of it. If you pick the wrong one, you'll get into a battle with an antlion, which honestly is not all that bad. So, you want to pick the one that isn't showing any of it. So we have the bottom right, the upper left, and the upper right doing it. So we want to go into this one. Oop. That's probably a trap Kuja laid. So if I do as I did last time I was here, within 3 hours we should have an airship. That's if I do it like how I did last time. I'm going to try and do it quicker. I love how I can multitask. I just sent a text to Kisei while doing that. It wasn't all that great, but I was able to pull it off pretty decently. Alright, so go down here, stay in between these two. I'm so glad I'm ambidextrous. Or semi-ambidextrous. Alright, Can I get it? I can't. That book has a naming weight card on it, and we can't get it until we come back here. Bear in mind, this area that we're in, including the rest of this actual desert palace, is a one-time only, so make sure you get everything while you're going through it. Oi! Ah, Kuja, you prissy little bitch. He is way too full of himself, you know that? Okay, so we're going to an area that has a magic barrier. I want you to bear in mind something. It does not have a magic barrier in the dungeon itself. The final boss has a magic barrier, so you'll be unable to cast magic when fighting him. However, throughout the rest of the dungeon, you're able to. Keep this in mind when you're selecting your party members. I recommend Dagger for her chemist ability. We can use her as a alchemist character, or chemist character, so she can use potions and whatnot to help us better. With chemist, it does double the potency, so we're able to use it like a potion instead of 150. We can get 300 out of it. I recommend Steiner as well. Well, not Steiner. You want to keep Steiner with Vivi as much as possible, because while we are at Elverd, we have to go through the Desert Palace dungeon itself, and they have some pretty good creatures you have to fight there as well. So keep a heavy hitter with the other party. The rest of the party I recommend for this party is Freya and Amarant. If you want to add Quina instead, it's a good choice. She does have blue magic, which is helpful up to the fight, and she is relatively strong. But in general, you'll want your fast hitters, which is Amarant and Zidane, a somewhat heavy hitter, as well as a Dragoon, which is pretty nice, and the chemist character going with you. The rest you want for magic and one hard hitter. So this is a good balance, in my opinion. Plus, also, this is a really good time to gain AP for your less used characters. Oops. The sheer arrogance of this guy. I'm serious. He reminds me of a mixture of Kefka and Sephiroth. Jeez. Granted, I've never seen Kefka. I've just only seen him from Dissidia. Alright, so let's see our equipments. Oh boy, have a long way to go. I recommend equipping the Genji set to Freya, just because it gives us good magic, evade, and magic evasion. The Genji set is really good with evasion. That's one sexy ship. Granted, in my opinion, nothing can beat the Ragnarok from Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, love that ship. Don't worry, guys. I'll be doing an LP on that soon as well. The only reason why I did this before that one is because Final Fantasy VIII is going to be a semi-fan dub, and I want to. And one of the voice actresses, the one that's going to be doing Rinoa, is currently unable to do her role. So once that's all said and done, I'll work on that LP. So since all my characters are actually fairly weak, when we get to Olivet, I will be stopping the LP for a little bit so I can level them up. And gain some AP and all that fun stuff. Not worth it. Something there. Bandana, okay. That'll help with the counter, so I'll get that. Jeez. We will be getting another weapon, I believe, for Amaranth. From a chocograph that we're going to be getting soon. Oh yeah, that ogre, I forgot to mention him. Ogre you can eat to get something. Or what's it called? You can eat it to get the Matcha Magic. If you haven't gotten it yet, if you don't have it yet, what the hell have you been doing? There we are. Alright, she has healer equipped. Crap. I'm gonna fix that. Healer's also a good thing to have on her in this area, for obvious reasons. Since you can't use magic, it's a good thing to have for, you know, just turn over and, you know, just bitch slap someone and get them health back. But I don't like healer. It really is aggravating for me with how I use Dagger. Oh yeah, she has learned all of her summons now that she can, by the way. Forgot to mention that. Ah, God. Actually, I'm going to equip that so I can get the extra AP. Hello, Ogre. I haven't really used Amaranth in a battle on the LP yet, have I? Let's see the summon first. Hello, Ifrit. I could have sworn he roars at that point, and you actually hear the roar. Alright, to explain the basics of Amaranth, he has throw ability, which allows you to throw throwable items such as Wing Edge, Pinwheels, and Rising Sun. The Wing Edge is the best throwable item, so don't use those unless you really need to. They deal the most damage. You can throw old weapons that you don't use anymore, which is one of the reasons why you want doubles. He also has the Flare ability, which is his special abilities, special skills. When he goes into a trance, which I don't believe I've explained yet, I affectionately call that the ninja trance. Because not Flare. Wait. Flare, yeah. Yeah? Flare? think it's Flare. Yeah, Flare becomes Elon, which allows you to use the effects on everything. Oh, I learned that actually plus, okay. Is it equipped? Good, it is. Gotta make sure everyone has their ability up equipped. Good. Good. And... good. Also, the Thieves' Glove, I forgot to mention this last set, gives us the Master Thief ability. It allows us to steal the rarer items easier. Equip that motherfucker. You have no idea how helpful that's going to be in the upcoming fights. Especially if you want, like, Holy Lance from the upcoming boss fight, which is one of the stealable items. You want to grab that because it gives you some nice stuff. And as far as I know, that's the only place you can get a Holy Lance. Well, let's find out. Talking all this shit, let's find out where I get a Holy Lance. You steal from this boss. You can buy it in a shop later on. And in Disc 4 you can buy it in another shop. But this is a good weapon to have. It gives some pretty good stuff. Oh, the poor black midges. They can't say anything. These two. That phrase that Zidane used didn't make much sense. Backstabbing bozos. How'd they betray us? I get the feeling that there was either a mistranslation or a point in the game was removed, but they forgot to remove the dialogue for it. Unless you guys know what he's referring to, but I don't. You know, Zidane has a point. They are nothing but puppets themselves. I mean, at least the black mages know they're being used. Those two actually think that Kuja cares for them. Or is worried about their their well-being. Let's notice Q's marsh, which I'm going to be exploring off-screen. We can't go back to the other continents anymore, but if you want to access a shop, you can do so by talking to the ship. And they'll give you some pretty good stuff. I'll probably have enough money later on to actually buy that stuff. Anyway, we're going to get our remaining chocographs, and there are some chocobo prints up this way. My last time here, in the dark set, has not seen the light of day, I actually stopped the recording here so I could find them, and I ran right past them without realizing it. This is a stronghold. Strongholds, if you have Quina, can give you something if you haven't gotten it yet. These are Armstrongs. They can give you Matra Magic as well, as you see. Miss! Alright, summon Atomos. I'll try to, at least. Cannon, by the way, is a counter attack. So each time you hit, he'll counter with cannon. But Armstrong is not all that difficult. He's just more of an irritant. And by the looks of it, cannon only does what Demi does. So it will deal half damage to you, or half your HP worth of damage. Alright, let's try Atomos again. There we go. Atomos is powered by how many amethysts you have in your inventory. Now, there's more to it than that, but... I'm actually gonna look it up right now. Because Atomos is an annoying one to use. Alright, so Atomos is G-Force 199. The attack damage is based off the percentage of the enemy's max HP. So, max HP and 30 plus the number of amethysts in stock. For example, by having 70 amethyst stones in your inventory, you can cut off 100% of the enemy's HP. Although the damage will always be capped at 9,999. When it's in trance, it's always 16% of their HP. So, how many amethysts do we have? We have 1. Fuck. So, we'll deal 31% of their HP. Should be somewhere around that. I probably just got the math wrong right there. Right. Absorbs fire. Cool. I was wondering what that does. Another trick for those that want to level up using the Grand Dragon trick, the one where I told you where you go fight the Grand Dragons and have Quina use level 5 death. Have your characters that you want to level up learning auto-reflect. This will bounce off any Thundaga spell they cast on you. Alright, so let's go around this corner, and up here, right there. Alright! So now let's go explore on this continent. We can now get Dust Plains and Forgotten Plains. Forgotten Plains is the closest one right now, so let's go get that. This, by the way, is Ispin's castle. We will be going here later on. I do believe if you come down here and go in there, though, you will glitch the game and jump forward to that point in the storyline. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not going to test it out just in case. But it should be helpful for those that are trying to get the... I'm trying to remember what it's called. There it is. The Excalibur 2. Demon's Mail. Yosh. Alright, there are 2 more things we're going to grab. Oh, 2 mountain cracks we're going to grab here. Dusk Plains all the way at the end of the continent. There should be... there's the mountain crack. Alright, eye drops, Maiden's Ring, Genji Helmet, and the Hildegard 1 card. We'll actually be returning to this area relatively soon to fight another friendly monster. More chocographs, or choco footprints. Alright, the last mountain crack that has items is around here. There it is. Nope, that isn't it. That's the sound it makes when you hit the wrong spot. Yeah, it is. That's the right one. Yeah, that's it. Guess I wasn't facing it, because I was too far away or something. There we go. Alright, we get a Maiden's Prayer. This is really good. Do not sell this. Do not sell this. I repeat, do not sell this. This gives you the Millennial Decay summon for Eco. It turns Fenrir's normal attack into Millennial Decay. Dragon's Hair is one of the strongest lances. I think it's actually one... Oops, shit. I just closed the equipment list. Sorry. Dragon's Hair. Dragon's Hair is the strongest lance in the game. So, that's good. Don't sell it. Gauntlets and the Odin card. Now, the last bit is the Chocograph all the way down here. And it is... probably around here somewhere. I think I overshot it. Oh no. I'm still in the wrong area. I'm not far enough down. Am I? Oh, whoops. That breeze you hear, by the way, is actually something important. It's part of a storyline event, though. Yeah, Dusk Plains. I keep going over it for some reason. Alright. There we are. Probably up here. That's actually probably right in this little nook right here. There it is. And we get Phoenix Downs, or Kaiser Knuckles, and Iron Man card. Kaiser Knuckles is one of the stronger weapons for Amarant. I believe it might just be the one right before the ultimate. No, it's still a ways away. It's actually the third strongest weapon in the game. Yeah. Anyway, the second strongest weapon in the game, by the way, that's all of it right there. You need the Dragon Claws to get. It's a synthesis weapon. And so far, the only place I know you can get Dragon Claws... Actually, let's check it out. Yeah, the only place you ever get a Dragon's Claw, or Dragon Claws, is from the Chocograph 7 Forgotten Lagoon. So do not sell it. Anyway, I'm going to do... Well, I can't do the Q's March because I don't have Quino with me. I'm just going to run around and level up for a little bit then, so I can get my characters more even. I will be back in a few moments, or a few minutes. Probably an hour or 5 for me, and a few minutes for you. So I will see you guys in a few. Bye.